crazy time we're in right now, right? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm like, on the way here, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say to these people. I don't know how funny I'm gonna be, but we'll see how this goes. Genuinely. I saw a billboard for Wicked the musical, and I was like, oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna talk about. Y'all saw it? Did everybody see Wicked? It's fantastic. Yeah, y'all look gay as fuck, so you surely have seen it. If you haven't, you're not doing something right either. I'm a really huge fan of the musical. We'll kind of put a pin in that, but you know, it's a crazy time we're in. Our city is in flames. We are absolutely, this is devastating. I'm not gonna lie to you, you know. I've been through natural disasters, right? I grew up in New York. I remember Hurricane Sandy. I grew up in Valley Stream, New York. And I remember when Hurricane Sandy was coming in and, you know, I can't really remember how old I was, but I remember the power going out. We didn't have power for maybe 2 weeks, taking cold showers, eating what we could because the city ran out of groceries and water, you know. And at that time, I didn't deal with the opinions of other people, right? I didn't have to hear the outside noise, but right now we have a lot of access to a lot of people's opinions. A lot of people, everybody got one. Some people need to shut the fuck up. Everybody got a goddamn opinion and it's really pissing me off, right? Because although, yes, a lot of these fires are happening in areas that are what we perceive to be affluent, right? I'm a black, Asian, queer woman. There's no hand that I have, thank you. There's no hand that was dealt to me that is in my favor in this society. I'm the least of them all, right? And I can still have the empathy and look at somebody who lost everything and be like, do you need a hand? Like, that's what we need right now. You understand? Like, this time it feels really divisive. Right? I don't know what your algorithms look like because apparently every single one of ours is different. I'm just learning that too. Even down to the comment section. You know, I can send you a video and your comment section is going to be catered to you and mine's going to be catered to me. That's fucking crazy. Who knows what's real and what's not anymore? But I'm a human being first. And like I said, I can look at somebody and I can see somebody, although yes, they might have had all the money in the world, maybe they haven't seen any struggle up until this point in their life. Maybe redlining and maybe every single divisive measure, every measure that set you up for success in this life, that you didn't have to be around the people who are other, like someone like me. Someone who doesn't own land, somebody who doesn't have a car, somebody who sleeps on a couch. Maybe you had every single hand dealt to you and it worked out in your favor. And now's the first time that you're dealing with something this devastating. And me, somebody who's had nothing, I can still look at that human being and feel empathy. You feel me? Now is the time that we need each other more than ever. And why I bring up Wicked in the first place. For those of you who don't know the plot of the story, Elphaba, who is the Green Witch, right? Who had been othered her entire life, who had to fight for everything and made sure that her sister got the best opportunities, even though she was the one with the most power. She physically had the most power, right? And the people with the privilege, i.e. Glinda, Pretty Pink, Ariana Grande, she had all of the privilege, all of the opportunities handed to her, but they still needed each other in order to take down the thing that's actually against them, which is the wizard, who was actually the culprit behind it all, creating the divisiveness behind everything. Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that's heavy on my heart right now. It's hard for me to do. I'm trying to. I'm a funny person generally, but it's hard to look around and see quite literally the place that you're living burnt to ashes. People losing homes, losing everything that they've built from the ground up. On the 10th day of the year. I think we should just start over in Chinese New Year. That's